In this video, we're going to look at chord changes made easy. Today, E, D, and A. We're going to look at the best fingerings, wrist, thumb, and elbow positions for you to make these changes cleanly and easily. Hey everyone, Rod DeGeorge here, and welcome to episode 5 of my beginner guitar series. Now, if you remember back in the third episode, I believe, we took a look at For What It's Worth, E to A, all right? Today we're going to look at the chorus to What It's Worth. Now this one's a little more challenging than the verse because the changes are quicker, okay? But all they're doing in the chorus is basically E, D, A. And I believe they may go to an A7. I've seen it played numerous ways by different people, including Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Buffalo Springfield, Stephen Stills. So there's numerous ways to play it. But what we're going to cover today is E, D, A. All right? So let's look at this. Now, if you went back and you reviewed my other videos on how to play these chords individually, you'll notice I'm talking a lot about the wrist, thumb, and elbow position. That's very important. Let's look at these changes. Now this is where the movements are going to be super important because the changes are quick. So if we're going from this E to the D, the very first thing I want to do is notice what my first finger is doing. My first finger is just moving up one fret. I don't even pick that up off the strings. I just slide that up. Now these fingers then move down into this position. But let's take a look at this. So there's a little different movement here with my thumb as well. This whole thing moves up. So I'm not going to try to keep this here and reach that there. That's going to make it a lot harder for that D to ring out. So what I'm doing with this E to the D chord, that first finger is sliding with my whole hand, and then I reposition these fingers. Now again, I'm not lifting these far up. Actually, for me, it's even uncomfortable to bring it this far. I'm so used to keeping it close. What we're doing, this first finger never lifts up, it just slides. Now I'm not applying pressure. I release the pressure first. So I play the E, I release the pressure, slide that up. Nice and relaxed movement. And these fingers, while still almost touching the strings, come down here. Now what happens is when you're still touching the strings, your subconscious mind is calculating that distance. You may not be thinking, okay, I feel that third string passing under my third finger, and you may not be analytically thinking all that. But your subconscious mind is picking up all of this. So if you keep them close, after doing a couple repetitions of that, that's going to be a lot easier for you. And again, we want to watch the movement here. We slide the whole hand up. All right? So now for this D to A, again, if you look at the video, I believe it was episode 3, where we were going between the E and the A. I talked about the pinky. Even though I'm not using the pinky when I'm playing the D, it's not out here, it's not tucked under the fretboard, it's actually tucked under my third finger. And if you look at that, those two fingers are right in position to grab that A. Now again, we have to slide back a little bit. This third and fourth finger are already in position if you have that pinky tucked under the third finger when you're playing the D. So as we slide back, that third finger just comes up to the next string, that comes down, and that comes down. You just want to look at the movements that you have to make. And again, you don't want to pick them up. When I do this and I have to come back down, there's a lot of room for error. If we keep them close to the strings, that's going to really help. So although this is a pretty quick change, when we're practicing it, we want to keep a nice relaxed atmosphere, stress-free environment. So economy of motion and stress-free environment are super big when you're learning to play the guitar here. So we're going to take it real slow. Now watch the movements. The first finger doesn't lift up at all, and that pinky's in place. So that's the verse. So I'm sorry, that's the chorus of For What It's Worth. So this is a great song to start practicing. The verse, like I said, is just between the E and the A. And then the chorus comes. Then back to the verse. So the chorus is E, D, and A. And again, economy of motion is so important. So with that E chord to the D, slide that first finger up. Again, we want to release the pressure, but we do not want to take the fingers off. Release the pressure and slide that first finger up as we're moving these into place. And again, you can just do this movement where you kind of drag the fingers across the string as opposed to lifting them up. Just lightly drag them across the strings. And then again, when we're playing the D, have that pinky in position, tucked under that third finger, so it's much easier to grab the A. All right, hopefully you found that helpful. I also wanted to let you know that I do have a free lesson in the description below on how to switch between the chords quickly and easily. It's not just about repetition, it's about understanding the mechanics behind the movement so you can practice the repetitions properly to ensure much quicker results. So if you're interested, just click the link below and it's yours absolutely free. If you have any questions or comments about this lesson or would like to see a different type of lesson, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you like this video, click the like button, and if you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so YouTube can make you aware of when a new video is released. That being said, I'm DeGeorge. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Peace.